A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Ducks offense will have the football first. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. That you want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the red zone, it's Raymond. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rutgers! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get it. There he goes! Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Using his legs, it's Davison. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the left. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important to get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play looking at...
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls it on the option. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target over the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. The short hands, it's Duff. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. Running inside, it's Raymond. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And the extra point is good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The run inside. It's Davison. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might be changing the route. Throwing more. Here's a heat. Trying to make something happen. He's not afraid to go deep. Looking for the goal line. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Davison. Touchdown, Ducks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Caught in the backfield, it's Duff. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown and those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back?
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Oregon! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got it behind the line. It's Black. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get rid of it. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like the doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here's Moore to throw. Got a man, it's Moore. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moore will throw. Pocket breaking down. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout, 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Absolutely center cut. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas, taking on the #1 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Things might change from a weather standpoint here in the second half. More on that. Here's Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I do have some news to report to start this second half. As you know, we had a little bit of light rain in that first half, but it did not seem to affect play. But now it is really coming down. I will keep you posted on how the players and coaches adjust to this heavy rain. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he's dragged down. And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, they've got to have the mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on third down. They made a big one there.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And there he goes. Touchdown, Ducks. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
31, Rutgers, 17.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, they're after him! Quickly to the tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Right back to him on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Moore. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Ducks! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Running inside, it's Raymond. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a crease, it's Davison. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Rushes on him, and it's a sack.
Well, if you're the offense, 2nd and short, you're trying to take a shot thinking if you don't get it, you'll just run. But the good news is you didn't lose that many yards. It's still 3rd and very manageable, and you got to do a better job protecting your...
There's a crease. Just across. The 1st down at the 19.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the 1st down, and stay on the field.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Here we go, ready. Go.
Going with the counter play here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Flag 18. Go.
They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing.
Oh, he's got some space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
On the run, it's Davison. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
More to throw for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Ducks are flying down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Back open in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The run inside. It's Davison. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the 1st down.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
He'll bring it out. It's Benjamin. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Now, how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Finds a little space, and he'll be brought down.
And when you're the defensive side of the football right now, this point in the game, you know the game's over, that they run the football. Listen, you're trying to still compete. You're putting other guys in the football game. This is our standard. We're not giving up yards. We're not going to let them break tackles. And I think the defensive coordinator finally has something to complain about.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out.